We rely on testimony every day to function in society. We accept the testimony of men every time we listen to a news or every time we follow our GPS to give us directions. But I want to take you somewhere. In 1 John chapter 5, the Apostle John argues that there is a greater testimony, greater than any testimony of a human being. Today, I want us to look at the evidence that God has submitted to the court of our hearts. I want us to look at this topic of once saved, always saved from God's vantage point. And I want us to look at it from 1 John chapter 5, starting from verse 9 all the way down to about verse 14. So we're actually going to read this together and then we talk about it. The Apostle John says, verse 9, we accept human testimony, but God's testimony is greater because it is the testimony of God which He has given about His Son. I have this discussion with a lot of Christians, and sometimes I wonder if people who call themselves Christians truly believe in Jesus Christ. That is a bold statement, and yes, I stand on it. God is telling us in these passages that there is a greater testimony that He has given about Jesus Christ. But I bet you there are many, many Christians who would take the testimony of their pastors over what God has given. Let's continue from verse 10. Whoever believes in the Son of God accepts this testimony. Do you believe in the Son of God? Let us continue. Whoever does not believe God has made him out to be a liar. I like to slow down in these verses because I want it to hit home. Do you believe in what God has said about Jesus Christ, or are you making God out to be a liar? Verse 10 continues, because they have not believed the testimony God has given about His Son. So those who don't believe, those who are calling God a liar,